chat up. All right, hello. Can you guys hear me? Let me let everyone know that I'm live. Delete this. Then on YouTube right now. Okay, we'll send that and we'll throw the link in. Alright, bet. I think we are. We're live here. Alright, what's up, boys? What's good? What's good? How we doing? What's up? What's up? Video Strat got me my first payout in only 5 months of trading. You're the greatest. That's amazing, bro. Very happy for you. Job's not finished, though. Keep going. And this week with 3 funds blown, that means you are not risk managing the correct way, my friends. 1 trade a day, risk like 1%, and that shouldn't be happening. So your risk management is not there. Yeah. This week was a little bit tough. Absolutely. This week was definitely not an easy week, in my opinion. So, yeah. If it, like, weeks like this are going to happen. Some weeks are way more difficult than others. Like, I can't even remember if we got any freebies, which is pretty rare. Normally, there's, like, a day where it's like, all right, everyone's winning type of thing. This week was not one of those weeks. So, you really had to be careful this week. So, it is what it is. Let me pin that message. Okay, cool. I still can't believe your system. I use it all the time. It's crazy how you get something so simple yet so effective. Yeah, I know. Honestly, like when I was developing it myself, there was a part of me that was like almost trying to force myself to overcomplicate it, because I'm like, bro, there's no way. There's got to be something else, right? There's no way this actually works like this. And there are like things that I've developed, but nothing like major, no major changes. So it's been pretty crazy. And yeah, I never really thought it could be so simple, but so effective. And you guys will hear about that as well in the video I post this weekend with one of my students who was able to quit his job. And yeah, it's just insane. Did you buy your apartment in Miami or rent? Rent. I don't want to commit to somewhere because I might be moving countries for tax reasons in the future. So I'm not trying to buy anything. And quite honestly, like, this is $1 million apartment, and I just got, so I have 2 now. I actually just got another one, and I'm actually going to the other one later today. So I basically have $2 million apartments. So if I were to actually buy those out, that would just be a horrible financial decision for me. That would be like the majority of my money. So that would be not a smart decision. So I rent them. What I do all day after I trade. There's stuff I do off camera. A lot of stuff I do off camera. But it's really just about building good habits and enjoying the life I built. That's why I got the other apartment. Strictly just for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll go there and just be with my friends and have a good time, you know? So, yeah. I don't really know. 3 wins, 1 L. That's a solid week. Monday was a freebie. I don't know. I didn't trade Monday, so maybe I messed up on Monday. I don't know. I blew 8 accounts. That means your risk management is fucking horrible. Oh my gosh, how is that even possible? That means you're taking more than 1 trade per day and you're just full porting that shit. That's stupid. I need 1 day to pass my eval. Should I trade today? I mean, my answer is gonna be no, unless the price action looks amazing. But I mean, I personally wouldn't. I would just hold off until Monday. Oh, I guess not Monday, actually. That might complicate things, because Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I would say wait until you really like some price action. Wait until you see a trade you really, really like, and then take it. That's what I do. Will I start live trading again? Nah, I did that for like over a year, bro. I did that forever. But, yeah, I'm over it. How does one come up with the strat? Honestly, it's crazy work from you. So it was kind of by accident. I was literally like unprofitable for multiple years. So, but my dedication was there, right? So literally I was unprofitable for multiple years, but my dedication was there. So I was still showing up every day and I was still watching the market every single day. And I saw the same thing happen over and over again. And I'm like, all right, this is happening enough to the point where something's got to be going on here. There's some way I can take advantage of it, and that's basically what I did, bro. So I would just stay disciplined. I'd show up every day to the markets, and I just saw the same thing happen over and over, and then I found a way to take advantage of it. That was really it. Your strat is so underrated, and this guy gives it out for free. Like, video change for any lives. Of course, bro. I got you. Maybe vlog from gym. I'm not like, I don't know. I don't love recording in the gym personally. Trading view's free normally, so you don't have to pay for any of it. Just like type in trading view, you have to create an account. It's free. So you're all good. Don't worry about it. Where would I move for taxes? A place with no taxes? I don't know. What's your longest win streak? I don't know. I don't keep count. You ever trade Forex? Yeah, that's actually where I became profitable in the first place. Forex. Funny enough. So, like the first ever funded I passed, I was trading on Forex with a strategy I also created. I also created a Forex strategy. It's not that good anymore, so I would love to sit here and say, oh, I'm just the best at creating strategies. That one that I used to trade is not very good anymore. It stopped working, so I had to find a new one. But A+ up today, could I take it? Yeah, for sure. In the eval phase, how much do we risk? I'm a big believer in risking 1%, and then once you're up a little bit, then you can increase your risk, right? Like, let's say you're up 3% on the account, then you can risk 1.5%, and then you can risk 2%, right? I'm a big like 1% type of guy though. Monday's a no trade day. Monday's a bank holiday, so you're gonna have to be careful. What is WEEF annual meetings? I have no idea what that even is. Miami's pretty low tax. No, so Miami isn't the problem. It's the United States. It's the federal tax. That's the problem, not the state tax. Are you in a plateau in improving the strategy? No. So the thing is that there's never really a plateau because you're always gaining market experience, right? So actually what's been happening is I've been doing consistently well with my strategy, but what I've been doing is improving stuff outside of the strategy. Like my market experience, my discipline, my intuition, my other strategy, my reversal strategy, has been banging recently. So, I mean, I guess for the strategy, technically, it's kind of plateaued, but that's not a bad thing. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. But as a trader, I've absolutely improved a lot. A lot. Because, like, even with the secret sauce stuff that I don't talk about publicly, I'm banging on this. My reversal strat, I'm banging on that. I'm avoiding losses more. I don't know. My market experience has just gotten a lot better. So you can plateau strategy-wise, but you can always improve as a trader. So I'm just kind of focusing on improving as a trader in multiple aspects as well, like beyond day trading. So it's really fun. It's really fun. How long did it take you? So to pass my first, I was on demo for a good amount of time. So I started off on options on Webull, and then I lost all my money, and I had no money left, so I had to get a 9 to 5. So I was on demo for a good amount of time. So to pass my first funded, from the time I bought it to the time I passed it, it was about 3 weeks. And then by the time I passed it to my first payout, see, this isn't a good representation now. So from the time I bought it to my first payout, it was 1 week, but it was small. I had no fucking money. So I literally, what I would do is every single weekend, I just take my money. And then that's what I did in the beginning, because I had no money. I had no money at all. Like, it was to the point where I was in college and I would not go to the vending machine. Because I subconsciously knew, I'm like, I don't even know how many times I can do this before fucking running out of money, right? So that's how insane it was. I was afraid to use the fucking vending machines. I had nothing, bro. It's brutal. Then I was in debt to call, dude, it was horrible. So yeah, at the beginning, I just took money out every single weekend. So if that answers your question. Is it worth trading strategy on Fridays or just take the day off? I would say it's worth looking. I don't know if I would say it is worth trading. See a solid setup, we would take a full risk. If we see some crazy reversal setup, maybe. Probably not though, because I'm already up good this week, so no need to force anything. Here, strat is goated, no glazing. Started trading levels strategy about 3 weeks ago, and it's working for me. Awesome, bro. Keep at it. Keep at it. Puerto Rico, yeah, I've looked at Puerto Rico a little bit. Plan on doing a meetup all your students? So I'm more of like an individually meet up with them type of guy, because I feel like if I do some event or I bring this, like, and all the students come, it doesn't feel as authentic. Then it's just like it's a group setting. So yeah, I'm more of a one-on-one kind of guy, because I genuinely like talking to you guys and like hearing your guys' stories, because I see a lot of me and you guys. And like, for example, I took one of my students to Longhorn. That's my favorite restaurant, if you guys know anything about me. I glazed Longhorn, and I feel like that is, I don't know, more of like a fun connection than some group thing, in my opinion. By the way, levels are calculated, changed since the old days? Not really. Pretty much the same. Did you ever suffer from revenge trading? When I was really early on. Well, that's actually how I lost all my money in the beginning. So ever since then, I'm a pretty good learner, I have to say. So I'm blessed about that. So I made the mistake, and then I learned from it. And I said, hey, if this happens again, the same outcome is gonna happen. So I just kind of stopped doing it. But yeah, I revenge traded with all my money on my Webull account, and that's how I lost everything. So all of it was gone. I did it all while trading in class, which, this is funny. I was in public speaking class. Highly encourage you guys to learn public speaking, by the way. And I just revenge traded the whole entire class, and I lost everything I had to my name in the span of like an hour. It was insane. It was pretty crazy. But ever since then, I learned from it, which is good. All these free market streams, that's awesome, bro. Am I gonna be live for New Year? Yeah, I'm gonna stay on today because I don't think I'm gonna be trading, so I don't really have anything to record. How much am I paying for real-time data? I think it's like $10 a month. I don't know. I don't even know. Pull up to Montana. What is there possibly in Montana? How to join the free Discord? There's a link in the description for it. For you guys. Let's take a good level setup today. I would need to be so convinced. It would need to be a generational setup for me to take it today. If it looks so free, then I will take it. But other than that, probably not. I'm looking more for a reversal than a levels, to be honest. I don't think either are gonna set up well though, if I had to guess. Yep. Did I crash out on that class? Nope. I sat there, like literally with a straight face, and I was almost in shock. I was like, bro, what the fuck did I just do? So yeah. How did I feel when I lost everything? So when I lost everything, it was horrible. When I lost everything, I lied to my dad and I said I lost everything because of school, even though that wasn't the case. Because I said, oh, I was in a trade, but then the Wi-Fi, blah blah blah. So I actually lied to my dad and I said that's why I lost everything. But I straight up lost it by myself. That was my fault. And I mean, I don't know. There's like, you really have two options. You either one, learn from it and keep going, or two, cry over it like a little bitch and give up. And I really thought about that and I said, okay, I've now committed this. Am I just gonna give up and fucking accept the path I'm on? Or am I gonna keep trying? And I said, I'll do whatever it takes to not work a fucking 9 to 5. So I kept going and I kept losing. I kept losing for a year straight. And I really mean that. A year straight I kept losing. And I just never stopped because I knew if I stopped, I was guaranteed a 9 to 5. And as long as you keep going, there's a chance. And if you give it 100% every day for years and years and years, at some point you're going to find something that works out. There's too much information out there. No, I don't use the E-mini. I use the official ones. The official charts. The big boy ones. NQ1 and then YM1. No mini. The last ones have all been good? No, they haven't. Not all the last Fridays have been good. They've been much better. But, I don't know. Not enough for me to say, hey, I'm already up a lot of money and I know I'm not good on Fridays. Let me force a trade. Nope. I'm good off that. I don't look at SPY at all because that's not the official price action. I don't care about it. Do I have an accountant? Yeah. I'll be in Miami second week of March. Oh no. I have one of my longtime friends coming in March actually. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if we can figure something out. So how long should I move to a live account? Once you have like 25K to 100K stacked up, that'd be good. How many fundeds have I blown? I didn't blow a lot, again, because I was on demo for a good amount of time, so I blew like 2. And then I passed my third one. Are you sure? Thank you, I appreciate that. Feels horrible when you use it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Make the mistake once, and never again. Vito's fuck around and find out theory. If you haven't watched that video, that's a great video. Or is that? Let me show it to you guys. This one right here. Oh, it's privated. Never mind. Oh, it's because I showed prop. Yeah, I need to be careful. Damn. That's unfortunate. This was a great video. But this is why I got to be careful. So, we'll be back. We'll be back fully on the main channel in 4 days. So, very excited for that. But for now, I got to be careful, like, showing profits and shit. Really annoying. It is what it is, though. I mean, I forced a trade yesterday. Not really. The push for trade, second push was really good. So, it just wasn't the best setup. It wasn't a force of a trade, though. I'll trade today if an amazing setup appears. It needs to be amazing. Do I still trade live? Nah, not anymore. I did it for a year, and then I already had one losing month, and everyone left, destroyed my business, and I just realized that when you trade live, people don't learn and people don't care about you. And ever since I stopped live trading, I've had more successful students, way more, at a much higher efficiency rate. So, yeah, I don't care. Dude, I can make so much money live trading. I was making more live trading than I do off my Discord right now, by a lot, like by a way lot, and I had way less followers, easily. But I don't care. I don't care about the money anymore. I already make enough. I'm at the point where there's certain levels where it's like, once you're above this, it's like there's nothing really else. Holy shit. Like, once you're over 100K a month, bro, I mean, 100K to 300K a month is all the same life, basically. So I don't need it. So I'd rather build a real community and actually help people learn the skill than just have signal bots and then, I guess, make more money. Because I don't care about the money at this point. I already make enough, so that's chill. When was the last time I traded ES? I haven't traded ES in a while, to be honest. Kind of just stayed away from it. What time is it? 9:12. All right, we'll do the levels in 3 minutes. Do I know if Alex Imber? He followed me on Instagram. That's all I know about him. No, I just use my own money. No funded accounts anymore. On your wallet, it's like tons of orange key levels. I just changed the color. This is the same. I just changed the color of them. That's it. Green is take profits, though. Green is take profits. So that's it. Whole month on negative. Yep. Had a brutal losing month. So it happens. You're gonna enter your second position on Bitcoin? No, I'm literally up on Bitcoin. No, I'm only gonna dollar cost average down if we go down to like 60K on Bitcoin. Other than that, though, we're gonna be fine. Oh, hold up, the sun's about to beam into my eyes, dude. Every morning at the same time, right when market's about to open, the sun beams into my eyes. Do I need to close this one as well? No, it doesn't change anything. Are we serious? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What has God been teaching you recently? So the biggest lesson God's been teaching me recently is trust the process, and the 1% better every day is the way to go. Don't try and have a big day. Little progress every day. That's what he's been teaching me recently. I've been training the level. So the question is, how long you've been training the level strat, and what do you like about it compared to the traditional ICT? I've been training level strat for now over a year, which is cool. And the thing I like about it compared to ICT is that it actually works. Because ICT, I mean, you guys saw ICT himself isn't profitable. His like ideas and confluences work, but it's not as consistent in my opinion. Because I used to trade ICT. I used to trade smart money concepts and all that. So I just like that mine's simple and more effective. All right, these are gonna be the levels to start it off. We are on US 30 right now. And what do we see here? We have some bottoms, some tops, some bottoms, and then a whole lot of tops. Great upper level right there. We do have this for value gap. Now we'll go over all the fair value gaps in a little bit, actually. Let's just stick with the levels for now. All right, and then we have bottom level here. We got these bottoms here and this bottom here. Not really anywhere else I could place this, so I'm just gonna leave it here. We're gonna play the breakout. We do need to be careful of this though, because this is gonna probably be some major liquidity. So a little bit tough. But those are going to be the levels. We're gonna mark everything out right after we do NASDAQ. Ah, this looks nice actually. All right, bottom level is going to be here. What do we see? Bottom, tops, kind of the tops. If you really zoom in, the tops, the bottoms, and then we can move it out actually. Bottom, 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 right? Really good bottom level here. Top level, this is gonna be a little bit more tricky. I see a lot of stuff there. Can I move it down? Yeah, I think I'm gonna move it to like here. And the reason why I'm going to is because these tops, these bottoms, this top, I know it's not touching it. Close enough though. Again, they don't need to be exact. Could technically go it. Yeah, I guess I'll just put it here. So we have these tops, these bottoms, this top, this bottom, this top. So we got that. Also, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna do the backtesting stream right after we're done trading. So, because I am going to the new apartment I got this weekend, so I don't know if I'm going to bring my PC over, to be honest. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's see what potential problems we could have today. Ooh, 15-minute for value gap here. Pretty unideal. Not looking good. And that's about it for problems I see on the 15, 5, yeah. So you're gonna probably have to take profit off the top of that, and then you're probably gonna have to take profit off this. This seems like pretty major liquidity to me. So this is very squeezed in today. I don't like that. I don't like that, but you don't get what you want every day, so that's pretty unfortunate. This 15-minute for value gap got mostly filled, in my opinion. Yeah, got mostly filled, but I think I will still take profit off the end, but definitely not something you have to worry about. This is gonna be brutal. Take profit's probably gonna have to be here. Start of this for value gap down here, and then you have to be careful of this because this is going to be major liquidity. Because this is the lowest point from what here. Like market open 11. Yeah, so this is the lowest point for like the day for like 24 hours. So you gotta be careful of that. If you need me, oh, look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ's being difficult as always. Typical Friday price action, baby. Typical Friday price action. Look at that. Amazing stuff there. Alright, so now NASDAQ is cooked already. Great start. Great start for NASDAQ. I don't even know if there's anything we can do off that. Bro, what? Can we move this up? I guess this up was not really looking that great though. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to maybe move it up and do something like this. That's annoying. Looks like we don't really have an option though. USD's going crazy sideways. This is really close, so I might move it up to like here. Play off this 5-minute for value gap instead. And then this looks close as well. Ugh, I don't like that. So go like this. Okay. So this is probably like, I don't know, if I had to force a trade today, that would probably be it. Why isn't So the red lines represent the levels. The orange lines represent major liquidity they got to be careful off of. Green lines are take profits. The boxes are fair value gaps. Let's hit our prayer, and then I'm going to answer some questions, and we're going to watch market open. Right after market open, we'll be doing the backtesting stream. We'll just do it all in one because going to my other apartment this weekend. So I don't know if I'll have my computer with me. So in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. God, first and foremost, I want to say just thank you for everything. Thank you for the life we get to live. Thank you for the situation I'm in. Thank you for my ability to wake up, do this every day, do what I love, and thank you for a great week. Had a very good week. Both in trading and outside of trading, I thought my habits were very good, so I'm very happy about that. And thank you for waking me up today. Every day above ground is a great day. And although I myself am probably not going to be trading today, if you just take my blessings, throw them on to the people who are going to trade today, even though they know they probably shouldn't be trading. If they're going to do it anyway, I can't stop them. So if you could help them, see the markers of clarity, provide them with your strength of wisdom and guidance to make the right decision, and just to perform to the best of their abilities. That's all I can really ask for, right? So thank you for everything. Thank you for a great week. And yeah, that's all I really got. Yeah, that's all I got. Amen. Let's see what the verse of the day is. Let's see. What we got? But I say, walk by the Spirit and do not gratify the desires of the flesh. Wow, what a great verse. Honestly, this is amazing. This is amazing. Because I talked about this, bro. I talked about this. Like, all these people, they're flexing, like, buying cars that they can't afford and all this crazy shit, like, just for other people's validation. It's like, why don't you start flexing some investments, right? Why don't you flex an investment that's actually going to be beneficial to you, and it's also going to be beneficial to the audience? Because you're going to make money, and you're going to teach good habits to the people watching you on how they can make money, right? Like, oh, I bought a car. Let me clip farm views and sell you a bullshit course. Why don't you start flexing some investments? How about that? Let's see your Bitcoin position. Let's see your long-term investment position. Right? How much you making off that? What are you teaching the audience, right? Because, yeah, I guess a cool vlog has some nice cars, but a valuable vlog, what does that have? You tell me. All right. This is what we got so far. Let's see. We have 5 minutes until market opens. So what we'll do is from 9:30 to 9:45, we're going to watch the market. And then after that, we'll just do the back testing stuff. Do it all in one. There you go. Any questions about, what is it? Should I prioritize 1 minute or 15 minutes? Neither. Prioritize the 5. Trading today on practice. That's definitely a good idea. If you guys want to trade Fridays, trading on Fridays on demo would actually be a great way to do it, in my opinion. What is backtesting? Backtesting is just like going over what happened this week and seeing what you did compared to like what you should have done. I'm just seeing like how you performed this week. Just like a big recap. Do you give any investments or oh yeah. Bro, you should see my freaking investments call outs. Ready? I'm gonna show you right now. And I did all of this for free. I posted it on Instagram as well as Discord. So you didn't even need to be in the Discord. This is my current S&P 500 position that I called out for free. And ready? Look at this. Look at this one. On Instagram, on Discord for free. This is my QQQ position that I also called out for free. Let me show you my Bitcoin ones. These are my 2 Bitcoin investments that I called out all for free. I'm currently in this one actually. I'm in right here. And I'm currently in Bitcoin right now. I gave this out on November 27th, 2025. So yeah. So I'm not just saying this shit. I have receipts of it. So take with that information as you wish. I can give you the food. I can't force you to eat it. All right, let's go back to the normal stuff. Enough flexing. Okay. At its core, iron level just resistance and liquidity. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. I use liquidity for valley gaps, inverse for valley gaps, and levels. So it's like I don't know. It's like a combination of more stuff, if that makes sense. All right, bro. Yep. We're trolling. Oh, that is so annoying. Look, we're gonna go right before market opens. Look at US 30 as well. We're gonna go right to here. Meek. Hopefully these can come back. This take profit is not cooked though, if I'm being honest. I don't even know if I can adjust this. Can't really adjust it if I'm being honest. Oh, see, this is typical Friday. Typical Friday bullshit right here. This is why I don't trade these days, bro. Alright, you're gonna have to get rid of this. You're gonna have to play take profit as liquidity. If we even come back. US 30 looks absolutely atrocious right now. Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to move that take profit up now. And this, it looks like it's just gonna close past the level. Oh my gosh. This is exactly why Fridays are so annoying. We're already doing some craziness, and the market's not even open yet. It's gonna mess up all the setups. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna lock in. We got 20 seconds. Oh wow, look at that. I'm gonna get ready on my Robinhood just in case I see some. I'm gonna at least have it up. Let's say that. At least gonna have Robinhood up. I'm gonna be on US 30 because a lot of times US 30 does the craziness. I have $18,000 I can play with. So, yeah. All right, there we go. US 30 goes right to take profit there. As I literally just said, we're gonna go mink right to the take profit there. So that's just amazing stuff. NASDAQ is kind of giving not a bad retrace right now. It's pretty interesting. We'll see if NASDAQ flips, pushes past this, and then goes to our take profit point here. US 30 did that. Let's see if Nas is gonna go. See if Nas follows US30 here. There you go. Nas gives the push. Let's see if it goes right to the take profit here, or if it wants to mess around. Something I will say, US30 is kind of like chilling right here. It's not. Oh, as I say that, it's gonna go up. So we'll see. Nasdaq comes back down to the level, retested it. US30 is absolutely ripping. That is interesting. That could be something I could play off of. Nasdaq is like holding strong, but not doing anything crazy. Look at that. So USA is gonna give a great push. Nasdaq's gonna do the classic Friday. Classic Friday, do nothing candle. So now let's start looking on US30. Let's see if we have anything crazy up here that I'm missing. We have this. That's pretty major liquidity. Where's the price at? Just we have taken it out actually. The next the next one's up here, bro. Okay, we're gonna take that into account on US30 here. This looks like it's probably at the end of its move. Yeah. I mean, it's either this liquidity point or this level. It's most likely going to be the end. Yeah, I think we're probably going to go down here if I had to guess. Oh, yeah. Nasty wick out from Nasdaq. I'm really tempted to short US30 right now. Because these are 0 DTEs as well. Whoa. What the? Why is that so divergent? There's no way the volatility is that bad, bro. That's ridiculous. Hold up. Damn it, dude. The options are better. I would be up hella right now. The options sucked though. Damn it. Like, I don't even know if it was worth. Yeah. The options suck. My TP would have been here though. So I guess we can see if hypothetically I would have won. This would have been my trade right here. Run away. Yeah, my face. No. The options suck though. The bid and ask price are way too far. You literally enter the option, you're down like 30%, which is ridiculous. So I'm not. That's just not a smart decision. But at least I can look back and say I was right if we do end up coming back to this level here, because that would have been my take profit. If the options were better. at that horrible price action from NASDAQ. Here, again, Friday. Nothing you can do about it. That's why I don't trade Fridays. You're sort of give a crazy move up. Dude, why is it edging this level, bro? What the fuck? Why is it edging it? Just hit it, just so I can say I was right. Alright, I guess it's a force field. Alright, there we go. Take profit. Hit on that short. So, yeah. So, unfortunate that the options sucked, but again, I care more about being right and actually the skill of trading rather than actually making the money. So that's unfortunate. Options sucked. Like I wonder if I would even be in profit right now. I wouldn't, which is ridiculous. So that's how fucked up these options are. Yeah. The options are fucked completely. I don't know why. So, yeah. But that would have been very nice if I was if the options were better. I don't know why they're so messed up right now. So, yeah, I would have done something like this though. This wouldn't have been a normal trade. Obviously, this was just me, market experience, playing for fun. But yeah, I would have done that just based off this big move up. How big was this move? Yeah, definitely not a good enough of a setup to take it on the normal account, which is why I didn't. Just a little for fun play, based off of us wicking out this liquidity really nice. Again, I mean, we have this major liquidity here, and the next major liquidity is all the way up here. It was very rare on a Friday we're gonna move this far up when NASDAQ is going down. So you could have said, okay, we just took out the most major reason we want to go up. So now we don't really have that much of a reason to go up. You just short that back down into the previous level. There you go. Yeah. So obviously no trades for me, but if the options were better, would have had a very nice win. And shit, I probably could have made like smooth 10, 20K on that, but unfortunate. Maybe like a smooth 20, 40,000 if the options were priced correctly. I don't know why they weren't. But yeah. Better move than yesterday? Yeah. Bershurski. Damn, that was such a bank. That was such a nice setup though. Very nice look out this liquidity here. Put that in orange so you guys know. All right, cool. So it's now 9:40. Hopefully you guys didn't trade, and if you did trade, hopefully you guys won. So what did you guys do today? So if you took the YM long, I would just say it's very aggressive. We didn't see a push retreat second push. So for me personally, it was not something I would be playing. But yeah. My bathtub fish died? Yes, I read your DM. That's unfortunate. We gotta hold a funeral or something. No trade? No trade, Nas break even? Okay. Not bad, not bad. W week, no trade. Yeah. Again, his Friday wasn't really that good. No. Do not take YM shorts anymore. I'm going to tell you exactly why. We've already moved down like 100. We've already moved down 180 pips. At that point, you're kind of chasing it. And second of all, we're getting late into market on US 30 on a Friday. So late into market isn't good. Late into market on US 30 is even worse. On a Friday is even worse. So even if this breaks, I'm not taking it. I'm not even thinking about taking it. This would have been the only play for you. So yeah. Do I trade Mondays? Yes. Next Monday is a holiday though, so it's gonna be a little bit sketchy, but I'm still gonna look at everything. I should have not traded LMAO. Wow, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy when someone tells you, hey, you probably shouldn't be trading? If the creator of the strategy tells you, hey, you probably shouldn't be trading on Friday, You do it anyway, then you find out you shouldn't be trading. Reason behind the entry to the reversal? This wasn't like a normal reversal strategy. This was just me saying what was going to happen just to show you guys to know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Boom. Liquidity here. Major liquidity. This is the highest point. And then look, the next highest point through all of this is all the way up here. The next liquidity point is right there. So we're either going to here and coming back down or we're going to here and coming back down. And based off what we saw with how this candle closed right here, pretty good wick out right of this right here. And then boom, we're gonna come down and close, and Nasdaq coming down, and it being a Friday, so less volatility, less likely for us to come all the way over here. I determined this was probably the end, and then we saw a little retrace, we saw a little push down, little retrace, second push, enter. Take profit at the previous level. So that was the thought process behind that. And for now, as long as, yeah, Nas is usually a really big problem on Fridays. So again, that's why I said don't trade Fridays. Use mouth GoPro for POV view trading. it's literally what you're seeing. It's literally just you're gonna see some crazy sun glare and barely be able to see the screen, and that's really it. That's not gonna use the pumps as it did in 2024. You mean 2025? 2024 was a while ago. I've been listening to it, Weber. All right, what time is it? In 3 minutes, we're just gonna start the back testing and do everything. Glad I didn't trade today. I'm glad you listened to me. You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked, bro. The amount of times I can tell people stuff, the amount of effort I put into this just for people to not listen. It's insane. Adam, yes, I know your bathtub fish died. You told me multiple times. Don't worry. Hi, coach. Oh, boy. Yeah, so I guess that one's just the really messed up one. I don't know why the options are all cooked. It's weird. Interesting. Lambo stream when? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I can do that, but that's really it. I don't know. I'd rather just do it as a YouTube video, if that makes sense. What source of income do you have outside of trading? Not much. I don't know if I have any. I guess technically YouTube. Ready? Let's see how much I made on YouTube. So outside of trading, I have my YouTube income of $61 this month. That's really it. Almost everything I do is through trading. Not all of it is through levels. I do a lot of investing. Almost everything I do involves the stock market, though, or some type of investing. If that makes sense. Earn someone over. Will I ever teach us how to trade options? If you have over like $1 million in capital, you can come to me personally, and then I will. And then we can talk about it. But you need a ton of money to even do what I do. You think trading gives you so much freedom you can try and go pro in hockey? I'm not tall enough because I was a goalie, and if you're not like at least 6'2" as a goalie, you have no chance of going pro. So. Yeah, I played for Team USA. The Team USA coach said that I was incredibly skilled and talented, but in all honesty, you are going to end up below 6 foot. He's right, I'm 5'10" now. So you're probably not going to be able to go pro in hockey. And I said, thank you for the honesty, and I started trading. So, yeah, that's how it is. So I'm very grateful. Very grateful that I'm not 6'3". Because it changed my life. Obviously, I want to be 6'3" now, but yeah. And I'm grateful that hockey didn't work out. So pretty interesting. All right, let's start the backtesting stream. Let's just go over what happened this week. And yeah. Yeah, I remember, bro. This dude took my spot when I was younger. I literally had better stats than him and everything, but he was like 6'4" at 14 years old. So they took him instead. I don't blame him either, but yeah, pretty unfortunate. Life isn't fair though. That's what makes it fun. Nah, I'm not. I don't know. I haven't been on Play Market. I use Play Market to take trades elsewhere. I don't trade it directly on Play Market, if that makes sense. You would be tall, it would be unfair. You got nerfed. Yeah, that's why I never had a girlfriend before, though. All right. So let's get some background music, and then let's get started here. All right, we'll start off on NASDAQ on Monday, and we'll get started here. NASDAQ on Monday. We had our top level, had our bottom level, somewhere around here. Saw a crazy push. If you took this anywhere on this day, you won. I don't remember the exact price action, but if you took a long at all, you won on this trade, so that's good. I personally didn't trade. That was kind of making me think that I just kind of went without warning. So if you took the trade, you won, but you know, if it didn't give a good retrace, push you to second push, and that's fine, then I'll take it. And yeah, so I don't know. I guess Monday was probably the only free day this entire week. So pretty simple stuff there on Monday. Go over to Tuesday now. This is when things get really complicated. So Tuesday was tricky. We had CPI at 8:30. This creates this really big candle. So we had some levels here, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful of this, boys, right? The rest of this candle, because this isn't a fair value gap. This is a news candle. So it's like you got to almost play it with way more importance. So in my opinion, we have all this. So I'm really not taking a trade. There was no trade I really saw that I loved. Maybe you could have taken the long to here. I had that set up, and I think that probably would have been the best play, because you did get a little wick out pre-market and then a push down, and then you could have entered off a second push. So you could have actually taken this long. I know some of my students did. I was actually looking for it. That's why I have it marked out here. Could have played something like this. Again, not my most favorite trade. And then we had a pretty big wick out, and then all this, so you actually could have played this as well. But at that point, I think you're kind of forcing it. So in my opinion, I think the best thing would have been to do no trade on NASDAQ. If you were to have taken a trade, it should have probably either been this long or maybe this short if you're really crazy and want to go later into market. But overall, a no trade day from me on NASDAQ on that day, on Tuesday. So on this day, I remember this day. So basically, this is probably a losing day if I'm being honest. But I think if you're following level strategy to a T, I went in a little bit more aggressively. Or did I take US 30 on that day? Let's go back and let's check. I don't even know if I traded NASDAQ at all this week. No. Did I really only take 2 trades this week? Oh, did I just not trade? I didn't even trade on this day, I'm pretty sure, because this is Tuesday. All right, so I just didn't even take this at all. Wow. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we like teleported down, and you had this major liquidity here, so you had to be careful. So that's why I didn't take the short. Yes, could you have taken the short and won? Yeah, some of my students did take that, but I thought it was too squeezed in for me. And then, I don't know, this reversal. The reason I didn't take this reversal is because we are already up 100 pips if like on your entry. So it's just kind of, worrisome that we're going to get exhausted. We've already made a big move up, and you're really betting on another big move up here, right? It's like, I don't love doing that. So if you're getting in, I would rather you get in like somewhere here and be extremely aggressive on that instead and take it from like here to here type of thing. But yeah, so we teleported down, had major liquidity close, so I didn't take the short. And then we had such a big retrace that I did not want to like almost try and chase it for a bigger move than it's already made. So I ended up not taking the long either. So this is a no trade. I only took 2 trades this week. That's so crazy. Wow. I didn't trade Monday. I didn't trade Wednesday. That's insane. Wow, I didn't even know that. Okay. Thursday. It's the trade I took on Thursday. Oh, I did trade Nasdaq this week. I took this one. So yeah, Thursday's a little bit funky. We had not very good levels, if I'm being honest. So that kind of sucked. But what did we see here? We saw us come up, we got the top level, and then give a really good push. And then push your second push off this level here. So, boom, wick out. We kind of come back down off that. Push, retrace, second push, enter short. Very small 1-to-1 RR because we had a 15-minute fair value gap. Want to be careful off that. But, yeah, pretty tough trade to find. Not great levels. That's why I did a lower RR trade on that one. So, that's what happened there. And yeah, but we did have a very, very nice push or second push on this though. So pretty good stuff. Wow, what a boring week. It's not much for me to go over. And Friday you shouldn't be trading, first of all. And Friday just would have been a straight up L because we had this and then we had a pretty good retrace. So if you're taking that second push here, you're probably losing off that, to be honest. Again, that's why we don't trade Fridays. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. I only took 2 trades this week. Insane. Nasdaq was not that great, if I'm being honest. All the setups were kind of tough. Monday was the only free day, and I don't know how free it really was. Because I'm pretty sure to get a push in a second push. So it was just a really mid week from Nas. Like no easy setups. A lot of difficulty trying to find stuff. But that's just how it went. So yeah, questions on that. Trade Zella. It's only 2 trades. Let's go look at this. Mink. Just look at the broker statements in the videos. I'm only up 20K. So only took 2 trades. Off on the top. Alright. So yeah. That's what happened on Nasdaq. Let's go into US 30 here. I think I only took 1 trade. Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't even know if I took this. Oh, I took 3 trades. I took 3 trades. I remember now. I'm like, what am I thinking? I took this. So Monday on US 30, I took a short, and it was a very big win. I remember this time. So basically what happened, US 30 on Monday, was it came up, boom, for value gap right here, mink, right? And that's a good confluence, right? We're not taking longs off of this because we're closing past our level pre-market, but we hit this for value gap and they start coming back down. So therefore, we have this level here. Since we have an extra confluence of us hitting this for value gap up here, boom, you can take this off the first push. I ended up taking it off the first push. A little bit aggressive, but you can be more aggressive when you have extra confluences like this, right? So boom, that's what I did. Took it off the first push. Even if you waited for push which is second push, you would have been fine, and you would have won here. So probably just based off a lower level. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. Hit it for value gap, start coming back down. Bottom level, push which is second push, or just first push since you have extra confirmation. Nice win there. Tuesday, I took a short. It was a very complicated short though, so pay attention. We have, again, CPI, news candle. So we have a lot of stuff going on right here. We have the rest of this news candle. We have an inaccuracy here. with this candle closing here and then opening up here, little gap. And then we have a BPR as well with this for value gap and that for value gap. So we have a lot of stuff right here. So basically what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to wait for all this. What do we see? We see a wick come all the way down, hit the news candle, hit the BPR, and hit the inaccuracy, and then come all the way back up. So I'm playing that as my first push, and then we have that retrace, obviously. Boom. And then off the second push, past the news candle, past the inaccuracy, and past the BPR, I'm shorting. First push, retrace, second push, enter, take profit at lower level. And notice how I did the first push, retrace, second push, not off a level. I did it off all this other crazy confirmation here. That's still something you can do. A little bit of a underground entry model, but hey, I'll show you guys. Why not? So yeah, that's what I did on this day. Because again, the levels are fucked, so no need to try and force some levels. Take what you're given. Don't predict. React to what you see. I saw this crazy reaction here. Boom, come down. Take profit, smashed. So yeah, very nice stuff there. Again, if you guys want to watch these trades, go on my Vito Trades channel. You can see the broker statement, the live trade, everything. Wednesday I didn't trade. So Wednesday, basically what happened on US 30 was, pretty sure we kind of just teleported. Yeah, so this is what happened here. We had our level right here. And then literally the second market opened, we teleported up. So there was no push. There was just no push, which is second push. So obviously nothing you can do about that. Just gotta sit back, not force anything, and then get back at it the next day. So yeah, we just went no push, which is second push. So that's what it is. Right there. But yeah. Thursday, we closed above the level pre-market, so no trades for me. If we closed above the level pre-market, remember, you need to see a very, very big retrace if you're going to play this. We do get a retrace to the level, but not big enough for me to personally consider. So we're closing above. We're not getting a big retrace. Therefore, I'm not taking it. And yeah, I'm just going to get back at it the next day. So no trades on Thursday for me. Wow, not a lot of stuff here. A very midweek, as I said, unfortunate. And this day, we didn't really get a push or a second push, so I don't think I'm really realistically taking this long. And it's a Friday, so you shouldn't be trading. Could I have played this reversal? Yes, but again, the options look like shit. Would I have won if I took it? Yes. Did I say? Did I kind of call it out? Yes. But it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I was right. That's what I care about more. And yeah. So that kind of ends off the week. Not really a good push, just like a push. Entering up here off this retrace is too high in my opinion. You're already up like 100 pips. Yeah, you're up like 100 pips, not taking that. The reversal looks kind of okay. Again, enough for me to consider a for fun trade. Options look like shit though, so I didn't take it. And yeah, so obviously you shouldn't be trading this day anyway though. So overall, this week was very, very interesting. Very, very mid in my opinion. So that's what we got. What do you consider a big retrace? Something like this. This looks like a nice retrace. When the wick is like half of the candle, that's pretty good. I like to see that. And I want it to be normally like at least like 10 pips, 10, 15 pips was considered a very good one. Have any problems with getting payouts from funded accounts? No, but I haven't used funded accounts in like over a year, so it's not as relevant. So yeah. Can you diss me for making a trade today? I don't need to. You know you're gonna fail if you keep doing it. So the results will speak for itself. I don't need to diss you. You'll think back to this when you keep doing it and you keep messing it up, and then you never become profitable and you work that 9 to 5. You'll be like, damn, maybe I should have stayed disciplined. So it's up to you. All right. I need to take a shit so bad. I've been on here for like an hour. But yeah, I appreciate you. I'm sorry that I had to do the backtesting stream quick like this. I'm not going to be around this weekend, so sorry about that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had a good week, and I will see you guys this weekend. I'll be posting a very, very nice testimonial, so feel free to watch that. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, boys. Have a good one. Appreciate you all. How do I end the stream?